So what started the Pinecone Wars? That's a good question. I think it was my desire to recycle and maybe some laziness on my part. But they played a big part in the beginning. They took a mistake and blew it all out of proportion. These photos show me getting a few pine cones from a huge pile. The plan was to fill the bottom of the flower pots with a light recyclable material. Last year I used rocks for drainage and the pots were way too heavy to move around. I added the pine cones and put dirt over them and it worked fine. They were light and I set them on the patio. The next morning I found this. As I went out into the patio, a squirrel came out of a pot carrying a pine cone and ran into the woods. I knew who the culprits were, but the size of the force I was up against, I needed to do some reconnaissance, a recce, to find out their strength. Took a video of the backyard and found this. Was it a mistake? I kept looking, and what I found was truly disturbing. It was obvious. They were watching. Not only watching, they were preparing. Preparing for what might be the biggest battle this neighborhood has seen in years. Was I ready for this? They obviously were. I had to think hard about this. Did I have a chance of winning? Or even a draw to negotiate a better settlement? The terms could be critical. These could be our darkest times. Who would have thought that the squirrels have an excellent sense of smell? I'll take the night to think about everything and choose my actions carefully. That night the squirrels attacked around 3 a.m. Our motion detecting lights were going off continually. To make matters worse, the raccoons attacked in what I think was support for the squirrels. It could be they sympathized or are under the direction of the squirrels. Either way, it was the end for me. I couldn't fight a battle on two fronts. That really was unwinnable. I gave up. And under squirrel supervision, I gave back the pine cones. Sadly, I've moved on. I'm using wood filler now, and the squirrels seem okay with that. The attacks have stopped, and my family can again use the backyard.